No, you're good. All right. So last time, you guys hitched a ride with Captain Bloodshot back to Oldcaster. Knowing that you did not have enough crew to sail your new black ship, which I don't know if you guys have named it yet. I think you called it the Black Seas last time. If you want to work on it.
We're calling it the BBC. It's short for Big Black.
Oh my god, no, we're not calling it the BBC.
No, that's amazing. I'm for it.
Is a cruiser Clipper? Big Black Clipper. No,
Clipper.
this is a Clipper.
The big bat. I don't think this would be a Clipper, but
like a Caraval.
I think a Clipper would be. I think this is more of a.
The big
I
black
want to say it's
cruiser.
a galleon style. No, galleon has the U shape to it, doesn't it?
Yep.
I don't know. Anyway,
I need to know what type of ship it is before we decide on a name.
I'm pretty sure this is a galleon style because it has like the staircase over here.
I think it could be
So
considered.
it would kind of have that U shape. A frigate? A frigate?
Yeah.
Frigate. Yeah.
Or a brigand.
Anyway, you guys were right. You hitched a ride back with Captain Bloodshot, who her crew had also suffered a few losses, but not too much. So you didn't have to do very much actual sailing labor on the trip. Meanwhile, this ship was stored in a bottle. You managed to. You paid for repairs for it out of your.
Ship funds?
Yeah, out of what you sold the last ships for at.
Oakwell.
One that sounds like a bird. Oakwell. Upon arriving back in Oldcaster, you decided to go on a little shopping spree where you guys met up with Magna, I think Yogu and Roger did. Perlin was... then Bungus and Damien were both trying to go to the Ninth Life, where the Babadook works. And outside of the Ninth Life, you actually saw a familiar tiefling named Rivaldo, who seemed to be asking to buy Yogu from you.
That he was.
You kind of brushed him to the side and got into the store and got your works done. And Perlin, after being told by Captain Bloodshot that in order that for the ritual to become a pirate lord, you would need a tribute, you went to the boutique, the jewel shop, and purchased I think you purchased a bracelet, if I'm not mistaken. But you kept the receipt for it. Is he there?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
The receipt's in the
He's there.
bag.
Alright. After all of your little shopping spree is done, you guys reconvene on your ship with your very decimated crew size. You have 10. This ship probably needs about 30 people to run it properly.
So we're gonna have to hire more people.
Yeah, I could head into back into port and peruse some of the my old haunts and see if there's anyone I think is trustworthy available. That's sort of a first pass.
Yeah. We need everyone.
So
last piece of the recap. I just don't want to lose this.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought you were done.
Yeah, no, that's normally I would have been, but I remembered the last thing.
Alright, good.
Weimer did inform you that in 2 days to meet her at the Ruin Spire in 2 days. You have 2 full days in Oldcaster before you need to go to the Ruined Spire. And the last thing you guys did was one of you checked your scrying orb to see what Captain Bloodshot was up to. And she seemed to be in the tavern with 2 other very strong-looking individuals. One of them was wearing a mask, and one of them had a fake leg.
Can you describe the mask-wearing person again?
It's a tiefling woman. She seems to be wearing like a gold armor. You can see her. You can't really see much through through the eye holes on her mask. It's kind of black, but her mask has these like cracks underneath the eyes. She has blue skin, horns.
Okay.
But that's, you know, you're looking at her through a scrying orb. You can only get like basic features.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Now you guys run free.
Yogu will accompany you, Roger, in the hunt for new crew meat.
Captain, what am I allowed to spend on crew? What sort of rates should I offer them?
Wait, what is our current funds for the ship?
We just got an extra 11,250
That we're adding to the ship fund?
Yeah, and did we add in... Okay, we already had money from the Missy Elliott.
So should I just
This
add that
is
to the 2080?
the Missy Elliott's character sheet just modified. I figured
Okay.
I wouldn't need the Missy Elliott again.
Okay, I'm updating it.
And you guys got all of your stuff from the Missy Elliott onto this ship before you left.
No.
So we've got over 13,000. Did we even ever decide what we were paying people before?
With nameless crew, it will be more important.
What do you mean?
They're not here just because they were a part of the ship before we got there. Now these people have no reason to be here other than the money.
Mm-hmm.
They have no
Okay.
ties to your ship. Or you.
I don't think I have a good baseline, though, for what people expect to make.
What could a banana be? $10?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's kind of like we start with insultingly low offers, and then we just work our way up until, we get our first bites, and that's what we set it on. It works for fast food chains.
Maybe 1 gold a week?
Maybe we're
It's
the
like 1 gold a
McDonald's.
week.
I would assume they want to be paid. We would want people who want to be paid reasonably well, just
Yeah.
because.
2 gold a week?
Why would we want shitheads who will work for basically nothing?
We don't want the dregs of society, for sure.
We need to find another pirate and go poach some people from their crew, because
Ooh, that's a better idea.
we can offer 20% raises to people.
Well, there's plenty
I
of...
like that plan.
There are
there's-
plenty of pirates. Most of the ships in dock right now are from
Okay.
pirates, lesser pirates, or just kind of random captains. You could absolutely do that, but if you wanted to try to do that to a pirate lord, it's going to be a lot harder.
I
You
mean,
mean poaching a pirate lord's crew or the actual pirate lord?
I think
Poaching the
latter.
pirate lord's crew is going to be a lot harder.
Yeah, I'd like to do that as much as we can, because everyone who's just sitting around town not being a pirate is probably not near as good as the people who have actual
Yeah.
crew.
Agreed. Okay, so I assume we can get I don't know, just some paint and put it on the side of our ship, like our help wanted ad.
Yeah.
Is your boss mean to you? Are you a rock star deckhand?
why don't...
We're looking for self-starters. People who play hard and work hard.
People that thrive in chaotic environments.
People that can survive boarding a ship without the rest of the crew.
1 second, I locked Chelsea outside.
I think that we should probably like set up like in a couple of the bars, because there's going to be people who are pirates who were on like other crews and people didn't survive, or they were, just because they're not currently employed by a pirate doesn't mean that they're not going to be good employees too.
True.
But like,
well, we'll just ask them to explain gaps in their
resume. Because there's also probably going to be like, ships that came back into port couldn't be repaired or whatever, and those guys are just stuck without a ship. With as much problems are going on against piracy, there's probably going to be plenty.
Is it just me?
Pirates.
Jesse, I don't want to interrupt you, but you're robotic as fuck.
How about now?
We're able to piece together some of it, but not most of it.
Is it still really bad?
I get the
I
gist.
got the gist of it. Just basically that there should still be some good people who are not currently on a crew, right?
Yeah. Is it better now?
A little bit.
I don't think so.
Do we?
If we need to hire this many people, we need to probably like divide and conquer and like all be doing interviews.
Yeah, I think we just split up into a couple of different bars and set up like a table. Pass the word. Word of mouth will travel pretty quickly in a place like this. Am I still really robot-y?
Not bad right now.
That was a little better.
Not as bad.
Yeah.
I mean, here, let me just
Right.
disconnect from Discord.
If you guys are... Alright. If you guys are going to bars, there is the Leaky Schooner, there's... what was
Could
the
we
one
try
that you went
recruit
to?
the Babadook to the ship?
Oh, that'd be sick.
Hard pass.
Just think of it. We have a crazy magic shop on our ship. Who's going to attack us?
Dude, what if we could recruit Magna as well? We have
Yes.
a crazy potion lady.
Yup. Could we shoot magical potions at people, instead of cannonballs, breaths of fire?
You can do that without recruiting Magna. If you want to make like a potion like a cannonball potion holder, absolutely a thing you can do. There's the Sneaky Seal, the Empty Flask, and the Salty Seafarer, and the Turncoat.
What about Sally Brown's?
Don't forget, Samuel Brown's has some strapping lads there.
Recruit from Sally Brown's or
There's some
Samuel Brown's.
blasted delts on those fellas.
You could go
Just have a crew of himbos.
Dude, ship full of himbos. Who's gonna challenge?
I mean,
All they do
you want a
is
ship full of himbos.
All they do is work the ropes shirtless. Just
Yeah.
Writing this down.
We're on the BBC.
God damn it.
Just waxing it. Getting real sweaty.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's all about rise and grind, boys.
Oh my
the crew uniform just becomes Speedos.
you do have 10 crew who are 5 crew plus you guys, and all of you are pretty tightly knit at this point, having had several friends die together. Especially Kaimil and Polnareff, who have been here since the beginning. Vorhaus and Vund have both really taken a liking to you. Bagrat is your wild card amongst them, but
Who's going to be our new head of HR?
right. So, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to get all of our NPC crew members together and tell them, hey, we're hiring. We got a bunch of openings. I want you to tell all your friends what a fun place this is to work, and you can get a referral bonus if any of them come and take a job here.
Bagrat chimes in.
All my friends are dead.
Well, then I guess you're not getting a bonus then, are you?
Cold
That's capitalism, baby.
He just starts crying.
All right, so me and Yogu will go set up in what is the Salty Seafarer?
Alright. So you and Yogu will go to the Salty Seafarer, which I'm pretty sure is where you guys were found.
Yes,
I think so.
it's my favorite
But
bar.
before Yogu leaves, he needs to give Bungus a greater healing potion. He bought one.
Yogu
for
bought a
Bungus.
pet last time, didn't he?
Yeah, it was the Shuka,
The short snake.
the short snake, whatever it was
Oh,
called.
the Tsuchinoko, right. I couldn't
Shukinoko.
find a Tsuchinoko token, right, but there is a Tsuchinoko.
And Bungus got a dog.
Tell us.
Yeah, Bungus did get a dog. Well, I knew he bought a pet, but I couldn't remember what he bought, and I didn't have a token on the screen, so
So Bungus, Perlin, I think when we're passing out flyers, they should be on just a big veiny bicep.
Yeah. Yes.
That's a good idea.
Just looking
Make
for
sure-
cool dudes.
Cool dudes to hang out in our mansion.
Nothing sexual.
I mean, our ship. Sorry, our ship. Nothing sexual.
Just make sure the veins are really visible, okay?
Just really veiny.
Because he's flexing.
Guys, this is a lot of good ideas. I'm very happy. I think
We
it's
should
gonna
also
go
tell them it's illegal to unionize and talk about their pay.
Yes.
alright. I found my Tsuchinoko token.
I
I'm
think
just
we
gonna
can
slap it on this screen.
We can slip that in the paperwork that they all have to sign on their first day.
That's my Tsuchinoko token.
Holy shit, it's massive. Wait, I love it.
That's not how big it actually is.
I
It's
know.
just- right. So where are the other three going then?
I mean, obviously, we're going to Samuel Brown's. But on a more serious note,
Wait, where did the first two go?
They went to the Salty
Seafarer.
Seafarer,
Um,
which is a bit more of a tavern than just like a bar.
the Leaky Schooner's more of a bar.
The Leaky Schooner is kind of a smaller dive bar.
Oh, okay.
You've been there before.
Yeah.
which bar is in the bad part of town?
It's a pirate town. It's all bad parts of town.
There are good parts
Pretty
and worse
much.
parts.
Well, there are bad parts and worse parts. Which one's in the worst part of town?
Yes.
The Salty Seafarer. If you don't remember, that one was like riddled with holes and terrible. If you want to go to the if you want to do the opposite end of the spectrum, the Turncoat is generally a nicer place.
I think at the Turncoat we'd find more skilled deckhands, like people that can actually fill jobs that are like more than like cleaning the deck and
Yeah, I like
playing
the
with ropes.
Have we ever
drinking.
been to the inn?
Which
The Galley Inn.
Yeah.
You have stayed there once or twice, I think.
Why? I don't even remember that. Oh, it doesn't matter.
It was early on in the campaign.
Oh, probably the first time we were here.
Yeah.
That sounds right. I feel like we might find more skilled people there too, but at the same time, if they're all in their rooms, I don't know what we're going to do.
just go door to door.
Yeah, maybe. Hang something on the bulletin board.
With your little bicep invite.
You can have a state networking event today only.
Yeah, I think the turncoat's a good idea.
Maybe turncoat one day, galley in the next, since we have 2 days.
Yeah.
All right.
We could get one of the NPCs to like sit in the lobby and hand out flyers or something.
You could also, like, if you want to go with groups, you could have 2 of you go to the turncoat and then one person take like an NPC and go somewhere else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, it's not a bad idea.
That seems reasonable.
I only took Yogu with me because I don't trust him on his own, but I feel like everyone else can handle themselves.
I didn't catch who you don't trust.
Yogu. I mean, I trust him.
To
but
interview
just
people?
Not to interview people.
Oh.
His only question
You have
is,
to have a...
what is your favorite kind of meat, and what kind of meat are you made of?
Yogu
When
would
you
do
die,
amazing.
can I eat you? This is
Yogu would do amazing in one-on-one interviews.
Yogu would do amazing in one-on-one interviews, but so if you guys want to split up, just how are you gonna split up then?
Damien will take Kymil to help with recruiting.
Where at?
The Galley Inn, and if we have terrible luck there, Samuel Brown's.
Okay. Okay. Number 12, the Galley Inn.
Am I going alone somewhere? Or
I think you're
I think
going
we're
to
Berlin.
the turncoat.
Cool.
Unless, I mean,
I'm
if we
with
have
the
another
captain.
place you want to go, we could split up even more.
No, I'm with the captain.
All
It's
right,
all
cool.
good.
All right. So, you all split up and go on your ways. Roger and Yogu, you return to your old stomping grounds at the Salty Seafarer. You walk in, the bartender gives you a familiar nod. Walking up the stairs, you dodge all the little cracks and that one stair that has the broken spot on it that you've watched people trip on it enough times to know the best window seat to watch people come in.
How many people are in here?
As you enter, you see probably 15, maybe 16 people just chilling around.
Yogu,
Okay,
why
Roger.
don't you go grab our usual table? I'll go get us some drinks.
Yes, Yogu will do that. Yogu, he walks over to the table and sits down.
Devin, I would like a bottle of your shittiest swill, as per usual, and pass the word that we are hiring crew members. And then I'll just turn to the crowd, the people who are in there.
Name's still not Devin.
Whatever, Daryl. If you are looking for employment upon the finest vessel in the harbor, please inquire at the table to your left. And I will just take the bottle.
Yogu waves.
Take the bottle and 3 shot glasses and head to the table. And I'll pour a shot for me and for Yogu. And I will pour a shot and just set it in, like, the empty spot at the front of the table.
That's good. Entice them with alcohol.
When you do that, 4 people walk up and kind of make a little line. It's not really a line so much as they're all just kind of standing in a circle, but one of them is more directed at you.
Yeah, so you're interested in the joining the crew?
Suppose so.
Qualifications?
Well, I've been sailing on a merchant ship for 3 years. Not making enough.
Alright, like sort of like scrounge around, find like a crumpled and wrinkled up like piece of paper, sort of like rub it on the edge of the table to sort of straighten it up a little bit. Duval, do you have a pen I can borrow?
You ask that about
Of the
10
bartender.
seconds later. A pin slaps you on the side of the head.
Thank you. Please, make your, write your name down, here. I'll give him the pen, have him, like, write it down, and then, after he writes his name, pick up the shot glasses. To new crew member, take a shot. Refill all 3 glasses. Same process for the other 4.
He takes his shot, but he coughs very, very abruptly.
But same basic practice.
Yogu, roll a con save.
Uh-oh. Con save?
Con save.
Uh-oh. 13?
Yogu's fine.
He's good.
Yogu
He's
can
good.
hold his liquor.
Yeah, for now.
But yeah, just repeat this process for the rest of the people who come up, and if anyone is, like, clearly unqualified, like, has never sailed before or something, I feel like I'd be able to spot that decently well, then, I just thank them for their time and tell them to leave.
Only of the 4 people that came up, 3 of them seem like reasonably qualified, and one of them, you immediately notice seems a little green under the gills, but does say that he sailed on a ship for at least 2 months.
Hey,
When you
maybe
see-
we should go with that one, Yogu, or not, I'm Yogu. Roger. You know, in case,
I think
we
it's
need,
funnier than Yogu called Roger Yogu.
Yogu's not used to calling each other's other names.
Yogu, it's only been 3 drinks.
Yogu doesn't drink very often, but think of this, Roger. If we have an extra body to throw in case we're attacked by any sort of sea monsters, whatever, we can have someone to sacrifice, right?
As
And
he's saying
Yogu
this,
says this like out loud.
yeah, in front of the guy, just sort of look up at him, sort of look him up and down. You know, Yogu, you make a pretty good point there. Do you know how to swim?
Actually, I think I might just
Wait, soft one. We pay well. But how
Okay.
okay are you with dying?
Well, I think I might actually just keep the job I've already got. Never mind. Thank you. That we're gonna turn our attention to Bungus and Perlin as they enter the turncoat. I'm gonna change the music because I'm getting tired of the potion theme.
Hearing music.
Oh, you're not hearing music?
I'm hearing
I'm
music.
not hearing music. You're hearing.
I actually don't hear it either.
No,
Now
I
I
just
just
changed it, so yeah. All right. Perlin and Bungus, you both walk in, and you immediately feel like you might be a little underdressed, specifically because Bungus isn't wearing a shirt.
They're against my religion.
The place is pretty nice. There are ornate rugs laid out on the floor. It's an old windmill that seems to have been converted into a fairly nice restaurant. The food smells amazing, and most of the crew you see here seems very hardened.
So wait, is this a bar or a restaurant?
It's a restaurant and bar.
It's a bar and grill.
It's like an Applebee's.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Friendly
like-
neighborhood Applebee's.
It's like I think the concept of converting a windmill into a fancy restaurant is cool. So
So
I
I'm-
too think Applebee's in a windmill would be a cool idea.
exactly, an Applebee's in a windmill. Damn it. Anyway,
So I feel like if you go to a bar and just walk around and chat up random people and talk about your work, you can get away with that. But if you do that at Applebee's, going up to people's tables, you might get kicked out.
So there's like around there like as you walk in, there's a sunken floor in the center of like the room, and on the edge you see a bunch of tables with people waiting, and then on the sunken floor there's like the bar in the center with like the big turnstile coming out of the middle of the bar, and just a bunch of like drunk people having a good old time down in this little pit.
Okay.
Okay. As you are looking around, though, roll a perception check.
Okay.
You notice Captain Bloodshot in one of the corners, sitting at a table. She seems pretty intoxicated next to a large man with a blue coat on. You can see like a orange shirt underneath it. He's got kind of a beard and he's got a big hat, and you see a tiefling person who has a mask on but doesn't seem very drunk or anything, doesn't seem to be very much nearly as expressive as the other two.
This checks out for any Applebee's I've been to.
Just random stranger in a mask, like, sitting in the corner.
Would not even be surprised.
Is she supposed to be recruiting right now, too?
You don't get the sense that's what she's doing.
Okay. Does she see me? Can I try to, like, make eye contact, or is she kind of doing her own thing?
She seems pretty drunk, but if you're trying to get her attention, you probably could.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I feel like she could just give me a look, and I could gauge whether or not it's more of a, like, oh yeah, come over here, I'll fill you in, or more of a, like, keep out of this. But I feel like if we made eye contact, I could tell.
I'm worried she's drunk enough she might ask you to fill her in.
Maybe she's about to complete a sale or something, I don't know.
You kind of stand there awkwardly for a second until, like, staring at her, and then eventually her eyes finally meet yours for a second, then she just, like gets a kind of bright look in her eyes and is like, kind of waves you over.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go over there and be like, yo, Captain Bloodshot, it's been a while. Not really.
Yeah.
But...
Like, what? 6 hours?
I think that's right.
And you bought the little one, Dungus?
Wait, did he walk over too?
Did you walk over? Hold on, sorry. Did Dungus walk over?
Oh, Dungus? Sure. Sure. Sorry. Talking to me?
Is that not right? I'm sorry. I've had a few.
Bungus, but I'll forgive you.
Bungus. And Perlin.
We just thought
Got it.
this might be the place that we could potentially find some new crew members. You've been to this town a few times, but I don't know. How's our decision making on that one? Is this the place to be?
That's pretty good. I think most people would probably just put a flyer up in the marketplace or something, but I mean, if you want a sailor worth their salt, this is definitely where most of the hardier ones come.
Okay. Catching up with some old friends, I guess?
Well, this is Captain Wrath. She turns your attention towards the just gonna throw their tokens on so you can actually see them. This is Captain Wrath. He looks like that. And he's huge.
It's got like a sheriff star on his sleeve.
It's like a patch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He turns to you and he's just like, you know, I thought you'd be bigger.
I thought you'd be bigger.
That's better.
Yarr.
Yeah.
Hey!
I pick my teeth with thicker toothpicks than you.
You were expecting someone bigger than yourself?
Walk up like Tyler won.
And then the tiefling sitting next to her.
Does the tiefling say anything?
She just nods at you, and Weimer goes, and this is Captain Dullface. I suppose we're your new peers.
Oh, you coming aboard?
No.
Oh.
Why don't you, Wrath, who seems pretty drunk, he's like, why don't you go and try to recruit Dollface over here? I think she's looking for a new, ship.
Oh, perfect. Well, I mean, our pay is very competitive. We've got great benefits. Just ask Bungus here. We play hard, don't we, Bungus?
Yes, but we also work hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
We work hard, play hard.
That's us. I'm sure sounds kind of compelling, right? Right.
The tiefling's eye line keeps shifting from one of you to the other as you're talking, and she leans in,
I get a
and
big grin. I'm like, this is going well.
she starts slowly reaching her hand out towards you.
I reach my hand out and try to shake hands. Welcome.
Roll a deck save.
Oh no!
As you reach your hand out, she kind of like slaps your hand away, then grabs part of your hair and cuts it off with a dagger.
God.
Hey, whoa!
My hair. Well,
My hair.
This kind of behavior's not acceptable on our ship. So, not getting off on the right start. I'm just going to say that. I'm not in a position to turn anyone down who actually wants to work for us, though. So, I forgive you.
It's a
She
weird
drops
idea.
she drops this like clump of your hair, or she takes this clump of your hair and like throws it in your face, and then she starts to sign at you.
Oh,
I'm just going to be kind of puzzled and be like, I don't know sign. I'm sorry.
how? So
Weimer chimes in and says, She says that if you're not careful, that she's going to be putting you in her crew involuntarily.
Huh. I bet their pay's not as good as ours.
Possibly not. How does the marionette pay?
What is it?
How does the marionette pay, Dollface? That's her ship.
The marionette.
The Marie Annette, yeah.
Oh, nice.
But well, if you can't tell, Perlin, she's one of us. I highly doubt she's looking to join anyone else.
Well, you never know. Captain Bloodshot here didn't think she joined my crew either, and look at her now.
Not that drunk. If you're trying to recruit anyone, I would suggest the bar. Most of the tables are by people who can afford to be here. The bar are the crews.
Fair enough. So, I guess all you pirate lords get along pretty well?
Weimer's like, I suppose. Taft's Wrath responds, absolutely not. And Dollface just shakes her head.
So what's the how much of a faux pas is it to poach crew members from other pirate lords? You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have played with that question.
They all just start kind of like waving you away, like, get out of here.
You know, I think that went pretty well.
This kid.
Hey, I will have you guys know, I did not ask to be a pirate lord, and I am just as bewildered as you are.
All right.
I think you're a great pirate lord, Captain.
Thank you, Fungus. I think they're jealous.
Look, you've commandeered 2 ships now as a captain?
Yeah, this is the second time.
True.
That's a good record for a short amount of time. I mean...
True. And like I said, we've got another pirate lord on our crew now. Although apparently she sees that differently.
Apparently.
Weird.
Wrath just chimes in.
He's not gonna make it. You're meeting us in, what, tomorrow? Is it the next day? I think it's the next day.
You know, I will say, any club that's desperate enough to have me as a member is not the kind of club that I want to join.
I don't know how to respond to that. Neither do any of them. Dollface signs something at you, but nobody translates for her.
I'm going to assume I agree with that sentiment.
Could cast comprehend languages.
Alright, I will do that. Can I retroactively comprehend that? Or maybe I could just say I cast it after the last time.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to have to come up with something that she would say, but I assume she would say something to the effect of, we're not
Okay.
desperate. That's not how this works.
Okay, well, when do I get to meet the benefactor then? Is that when I go to the Spire?
That's when you go to the Spire.
Okay, maybe he can explain this better.
Alright,
To the bar!
you guys rummage your way down to the bar. How do you handle this situation of recruiting new crew? There's probably about 20 people around the bar.
If it's like most bars I've been to, it's so loud that you're going to have to kind of talk to people one at a time. Or at least what I'm picturing. But I don't know, if this is a nice restaurant, maybe people are kind of keeping it quiet.
The bar is a lot louder. When you
Okay.
go up the stairs, it's quieter. It's a lot quieter, but
Okay. All right. Is there anyone like, I don't know. How many people are at the bar? Did you say it was like 20 or something?
Like 20, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just start going up to people and being like, hey, we're recruiting people for our pirate ship, and we're hoping that you or your friends would be interested in interviewing, depending on what your current skills are.
The first person you say that to says, "How much you pay?"
That's a good question. Probably more than what you make right now.
More than 6 gold a day.
Yes.
A day.
How much more?
One more.
7 gold a day.
Well, what do you do?
Right now I'm a deckhand and
I don't know what a cannoneer, I guess.
Okay.
Like a gunner?
Yeah, a gunner.
How much experience do you have?
14 years.
14 years. Okay. I'll tell you what. Yes, I think we could do 7 gold a day.
All right. 7 gold a day for this one guy.
How much did Roger and Yogu promise to those other 3 guys?
Did we say any amount of gold?
We promised them nothing. We're gonna be paying them 2 gold a week.
Yoga would often pay them to me.
The one thing is, some of your coworkers may not be making as much as you, so just don't go around talking about it, okay?
I'm not allowed to talk about my wage, okay? No talking about your wage. That's outlawed on this company.
Also, if you talk about your wage, you will walk the plank wherever we're at.
Which you now have an actual plank. This guy joined your crew.
Sweet.
Should we add Gunny the Gunner to our inventory?
If you're calling him Gunny the Gunner, sure. Somebody like put in like the notes chat, Gunny the Gunner, 7 gold a day.
Yeah, I would say we're gonna have to keep tabs on how much everyone makes. Would I know what a relatively fair wage is for like inexperienced crew? Like 1 gold a day?
1 gold a day.
Okay.
1 gold a day.
So someone marked down 4 unnamed crew members, or 3 unnamed crew members, 1 gold a day.
Alright.
So we're paying this guy a lot, but I also think it's kind of funny that he just accepted a job from a guy at the bar, just on the spot.
Isn't that how you get your all of your jobs in computer science? Just a rando walks up to you where you're at.
Yeah,
Offer you a job.
I
on the
immediately
spot.
text my boss. I quit.
How would you like a job where you could set your own hours and you can
Oh,
make
God.
Be
as
your
much
own boss.
as $1,000 a day?
Alright. You have Gunny the Gunner in your ship, along with what will soon be 3 unnamed crew.
Okay. Did you say we
Alright.
needed 20 people total?
You needed 20 people, yeah. So you have 4. Commuting around, not everyone at this bar is quite as much as Gunny the Gunner. Probably managed to get about 5 more people from this bar, if you're willing to pay them 2 gold a day.
Okay. So Gunny the Gunner is making a lot of money. I'm going to be keeping my eye on him and seeing if he's worth that much.
Just
Hopefully
find
he
a
is.
reason to fire him.
Once again, you guys are not allowed to.
You don't actually have to
him.
hire him. You could tell him he's hired and then just like not let him on the ship.
He puts in his like
No.
2 weeks alone.
I'm going to make him work. Make him work for like 8 days, training all the newbies, and then fire him. No, not really. We'll see how he does.
Senior gunner manager.
No
Gunner
discussion
man.
about
Yeah.
Page. That is
All right.
illegal on the ship.
Genuinely, we don't have a master gunner, so I mean, question mark.
Yeah.
I think Kymil was your master gunner, but
Kymel's now
he's not the
head of
best
HR.
at it. Kymil is now the head of HR.
Yeah, that checks out.
So all the
Alright.
people we hired for 2 gold a day, can we just assume that they have some light experience or something?
They've got moderate experience.
Got
Okay.
5 people.
Right.
Do we have like 10 now?
You have 5 plus the 3 plus gunner, so that's 9.
9, okay.
No.
So we're almost up to 2/3 of the people we need.
All right.
We're past 2/3.
Now checking in with Damien and Kymil at the Galley
Past
Inn.
2/3. Past 1/3. My bad.
As you enter the Galley Inn, Kymil just says, "I don't know if this is the best place to hire people." And the person at the clerk's desk just kind of waves at you and is like, hello, are you here to stay? Would you like a room?"
No, we would just like a list of all your patrons who look like they spend time on a ship, and what rooms they're in. Perhaps keys to their rooms. Just give me the keys to the room and we'll be good.
I get a lot of strange requests here. Working.
And the customer is always right. Do not talk back to me.
Sir, am I gonna have to call security?
I think it would be best if you speak to our head of HR.
Well, we're trying to hire, more sailors because for some reason all of our entire crew died. And, we're trying to pitch that to other people. Maybe they won't die. They probably will. He just keeps looking to you like, what do you want me to say?
If you could just call down all your sailors for a networking event, it would make this go a lot quicker. Or perhaps we could set up a table, and people that would like to make inquiries could come to.
He's like, sir, I think I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave.
Well, isn't this just a kick in the dick?
As you're
You
walking
have
out,
lost my business.
as you're walking out, Kymil is like, what if we, faked a fire or something? That would get everybody to leave their room.
Well, I'm a big fan of that idea. This is their loss. I'm not gonna go begging some people who are leaving during the fires to join our crew now. She's ruined it for them.
And so where should we go now?
We're gonna go around on the street, Samuel Brown's,
You realize that's called Sally Brown's, right?
not the way I use it.
Alright. You both walk to Sally Brown's. You walk in and immediately are greeted by a woman in a bikini. She seems elvish and just kind of waves at you and is like, starts like rubbing your arm and is like,
Get sexy with me.
hey, what are you looking to do to me tonight?
Well, I'm hoping you would be willing to scrub my deck, if you know what I
Oh, I can scrub your deck big and hard.
You gonna wax it too?
I'm really good at swabbing the deck.
How about ropes? Do you have any skills with ropes?
I can tug all of your ropes all day long.
Yeah. You have any friends that can keep a lookout?
She looks a bit more confused by that question.
We need about...
I guess.
how many do I assume everybody else has gotten for,
roll insight check.
on the rest of the team, or,
Yeah, just like on what Damien would think in this situation. Like, they probably got like...
Hold on. Insight.
See, here's the thing, though, is I'm going about what Damien would think. So, Damien thinks I assume thinks very little of, like, his crew's capabilities for the most part. So he's like, they might have, like, a person.
Now look, I'm looking to pay for about 19 of you. Now it's hard work. You're gonna get dirty. Probably gonna get sweaty. You all will be grunting and begging to quit.
Well, I think most of the other girls are a bit busy right now, but I can go check and see what all they're doing.
Do the rest of the girls have experience scrubbing decks, hoisting ropes, keeping lookout, etc.?
That
What are
sounded
your
a lot less
experience
sexy this time. Are you trying to get us to join a ship?
What do you think I was asking for?
Oh, well, that's like the third guy this week. What are you, some kind of eunuch?
You know, I find it very offensive for you to ask me a question like that. What kind of establishment is this?
A brothel.
This is the worst brothel I've ever seen.
What
Not
do
a
you
man
think
in
a
sack.
brothel? Oh, we have been. Is that what you're after?
Would they join the crew? Also, what's their rate?
Possibly, and 25 gold.
A day or a week?
Well, a session, but if they wanted, you'd have to discuss that with them, you know? Normally 25 gold a transaction, if you catch my drift.
An hour.
Kaimel's walked away at this point.
How
Kaimel,
about-
like, is long fucking gone.
Oh, well, hopefully he's recruiting. Just send out your beefcakes. That way I can check the goods, see who would be good for the ship and other.
She turns, she, like, shoves her head in the open doorway and shouts, Mario!
Was it just one beefcake?
And you see a shirtless, oiled up human, human man, covered in oil, wearing like a mankini,
A banana hammock.
banana hammock, walks out and he says, "Da, what can we do for you, party boy?"
Now here's what I'm talking about. How would you like to learn some real skills that you can use to develop yourself in these fantastic muscles? Now it's hard work. You get your own bunk.
Are you inviting me on your ship, party boy?
Depends what your price is. Now I'm not the captain. I can't set your wage.
Normally it is not cheap. I charge 25 gold a session.
Well, you know, our captain is a master of haggling, and it would really behoove you to speak with him, see what he can offer you.
I'm almost ready to back out of this. Roll a charisma, or roll like a persuasion check. Honestly, you guys should be rolling more persuasion checks. Your captain, huh? Does he... Fuck, how do I make this? How do you say it? Does he have the same looks and physique as Joe?
You know, in most ways, no. But he's got a beautiful soul. It's kind of elfish, though. Kind of takes away from it, but...
I can go for the Sapio types. He seems to be ready to follow you back to the ship.
Perfect.
Are you kidnapping a gigolo?
Not kidnapping, he's coming with me willingly to the interview for a job. I'm gonna save this beautiful man from this life of paid sex.
Right.
Damien's truly the only real hero in this world.
Damien has recruited Mario the Gigolo. You now have 5. Or
10.
You now have 10. You now have 10 crew. For the first day.
How many do we need to actually run the ship?
3rd?
Yeah, you need 10 more. Alright. Would you... It's getting pretty late at this point. It's probably about, like, 1 a.m. Do you all want to reconvene at your ship?
Said it's 10 a.m.
1 a.m.
Oh, 1 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I was like,
Can we-
wow, that was really quick.
Can we prowl the docks for anybody who's like walking to a ship? Try to recruit them? I guess 1 a.m. that's a little weird. Never mind.
I mean, you could prowl the docks. If you want. After hard day of recruiting, you all reconvene around your dock line. meeting back up. You get back on your when you're at the dock. What do you want to like? Look around the docks together? Do you want to all just go on the ship? What do you want to do,
Captain? How much can we afford to pay this God in the flesh over here?
Okay. I look over and am I allowed to assume that Perlin can perceive what this guy's occupation is?
roll insight.
Okay.
Is it at disadvantage since he's wearing like a sailor speedo?
I honestly want to give him disadvantage because it would be funny.
But it seems reasonable he would be rolling straight.
It's pretty reasonable he'd be rolling straight. Perlin, you're pretty sure this dude's a sex worker?
Alright. Well, you know what? Damien's been working hard lately. If he wants to put this one on the tab for tonight, I guess we can do that. What's the rate for tonight, sir?
25 gold.
Whew. Damien does have refined taste, I guess. We can do it. Yep. Damien is approved. Go and enjoy yourself now.
You approved to be a part of the crew, Mario. We're gonna save you from this life of jiggling.
Excuse me, what? Is this part of some role play?
Yes, we are role playing right now.
I see.
I'll give the nice gentleman 25 gold.
You hand him 25 gold, and he I don't know where he's going on the ship. I guess he's just following Damien.
I thought you were going to say, I don't know where he's going to put the gold.
Don't know
I think
that
we know
either.
where he's putting it.
In his coin purse.
Exactly.
Alright.
I'm gonna go show him the ropes. And I will not elaborate.
Somebody roll a perception check when you guys are on the dock line, if you want. As you guys are like about to start walking up the ship, Yogu, you spot a familiar tiefling from before. You remember him from the river. I'm not sure if you'd remember his name, but it is Dubrio.
What is he doing right now?
Seems to just be talking to some stranger. Seems like a dock worker or something. Flaring a little magic trick at him, and a few moments go by, and the guy hands Dubrio a little small bag of gold, and Dubrio hands him some small object.
Guess Yogu would be like, Yogu remembers that one. He has good items, yes? Maybe we speak to him before we depart one last time.
Yeah, Yogu, I'm up for whatever. Which one of the two is he?
The one on the river, the boat. The man with the magic fingers.
Yes, but there's
Items
two
from
of
nowhere.
them right there. He sort of like wobbles a little bit.
No, Roger. No. The tiefling
teeth.
Tiefing.
Yeah,
Roger, why did you drink so much? We were supposed to be interviewing.
I was interviewing people. Alright, I'm with you, Yogu. Let's go. Let's do it.
Guess I'll walk up to him.
I will sway along behind.
Every so often, you'll go up to reach back and like steady Roger so he doesn't tumble over.
Anybody else walking up to him, or
Damien's not
just
there.
Roger and Yogu? All right.
I'll walk up with him.
As he notices you guys, he's like, "Oh, wasn't expecting to see you all. Your name was Yurgert."
I see we
Pointing
saw
at
him.
Yogu.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, yogurt.
Well,
Close enough.
I'm impressed. It is true what they say.
What?
Your scale. I didn't think it was true, but it seems like your scales glow a little bit in the moonlight.
Yogu appreciates the compliment, yes.
Magic Man
Yogu
sold
was
me the
wondering.
teeth. And I will
Yes, use the
activate.
teething.
I will activate the ring of teething, turn my teeth into shark teeth, and then fall over. Just passed out on the dock.
Apologies to
Well.
Roger, we were interviewing.
I can see that. I can see that. Bungus, I would like to apologize for my earlier behavior. Again. Anything? Nothing?
I'm trying to remember what.
He offered to buy.
He was trying to buy Yogu.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it was just me
yeah.
and Yogu, wasn't it?
No.
No, it was
You
just
and
you and
Damien.
Damien.
Oh.
Oh, this is the guy that did it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
What does he speak of? The short one.
Well, this one, he gave me and Damien a good offer on you, I guess, or he was trying to get trying to give us an offer to hand over you.
And over
We did
you.
not. We didn't,
Yogu,
out of character. We didn't listen to any offer. He just like mentioned, or did Damien listen to the offer because Damien's a fucking
He
scumbag.
wanted to like
Wow.
he offered like trading items.
Look, that's something that I would see you doing is just like playing that encounter out and being like, nah.
see how
He
much you can
seemed to be
possibly
offering
get.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
How
trade.
little you think
Yeah,
of me.
I mean, you are pretty racist.
Damien has come a long way from calling people savages.
That is true. He has had some pretty good character progression.
He is no longer like, very racist. Now he's just like your racist uncle on a holiday.
He's trying not to be, but he just can't help it.
He's adapting to times. But
But yes,
you want
Man.
to buy Yogu?
this man wanted to trade for you.
Yogu wants to turn
Oh.
and look at the man. Do you trade in others like Yogu? Do you know of people that trade in others like Yogu?
particularly know. Well, that is the thing, isn't it?
What do you know?
When I was headed back through, New Agria, just a little bit ago, I met up with some old, game hunters who said they'd pay a pretty penny for somebody who looked a lot like you. And I'm sorry, I just might want to look out because they didn't seem like the type to be asking.
And what did these hunters of game look like?
Well, one was an orc. One was a dragonborn. And there were a bunch of others. I didn't really see their faces or pay attention to them. Just two I was talking to.
Yogu knows these ones. Where may Yogu find them?
Last I saw them was in New Agria, but I'm not really sure where they went. I doubt they're still there. But I'm pretty embarrassed about that little interaction. I'm trying to get better at this whole equity thing, and I didn't really see you as a person, and I apologize for that.
Well, to be honest, Yogu doesn't see you as a person either.
Oh.
Yogu doesn't see many as people. Merely meals or no meals. If you ever run into these game hunters once more, tell them that the last lizard folk of the inn is waiting and looking.
Well, if you don't see me as a people and you just see me as a meal is something I can get behind, and well, I got a little something cooking back in my shop. I'd love to treat you.
At the mention of food, Yoku is very tempted. Not gonna lie. Can Yoku do an insight check?
Yogu can do an insight check. Yogu is very interested in the sound of food.
What kind of food?
Oh, I was roasting a hen. It's too much for me to eat alone.
Yogu could help. Hens, the birds, the ones with... Yes, Yogu knows. But Yogu, he has commitments, I suppose. He looks back at the ship. He says, you know what? Yes, Yogu will go. Yogu will help you. Since you were so nice to apologize to Yogu.
All right, then. So Yogu's headed back to his ship with him.
Are we going to need to recruit more crew members?
Yogi just got kidnapped. He got baited so hard.
Is anybody else going?
Fungus is there.
Oh, yeah.
Once they start walking away, I would like to roll over after having cast lay on hands on myself and
Oh,
cured myself of some poison to like not be so drunk. I would like to see if I can like subtly cast a spell on what's his
roll a
name?
sleight of hand check.
Dubrio.
Dubrio.
Okay, sleight of hand. 10. That's not great.
What are you doing there with your fingers?
And I will just fall back down and continue to play drunk.
Ah. He kind of like holds his hands together, and he starts like making this like really fancy like yellow magic strings through it, and he's like, ah.
Chuckle from the ground.
Do not mind Roger. He is he's quite intoxicated, as he would say. So about this hen.
Oh yeah, but it's back at my
His ship. I'm not trying to be suspicious, I swear. No, it's just back at my. It's back at my ship.
Place behind the alleys, you know.
Yeah.
Nobody will hear you scream while we're eating chicken.
We're just going to eat some chicken. That's all.
Is anybody going with Yogu? Is Yogu going alone?
I'm going with Yogu because I don't get a good vibe from this guy because this dude literally just tried to buy him, but now Yogu's just
All right.
off to go get some food.
All right. Anyone else? Just Bungus?
Just Bungus. Damien's showing Mario the ropes.
You just hear like fierce grunting coming from below, and says, "I'm not used to the oil going there."
These are the ropes.
All right. All right, Perlin, are you? What are Roger and Perlin doing again?
Good.
Well, we brought a bunch of people back to the ship, right? Or have we not brought them back yet?
Yeah. Some of them are back on the ship, but you know you have like Vorhaus and Kaimil and Polnareff that are there that are kind of keeping an eye on them.
Okay. Yeah, you said Kaimil's the head of HR now?
Yeah, unless you want to make it Vorhaus or Polnareff. Don't make it Polnareff. I can't do a French accent.
I don't have any reason to change it up right now. Maybe if Kaimil does a shitty job or something.
You will.
He definitely will. Kaimil's brand is as little effort as possible.
Okay, I may need to rethink that then. I'd probably just be asking him, like, so how many people did we get today? I think I got 5, right?
Well, if you count the gigolo, I think that's 10.
I didn't think we were actually hiring him. I mean, he looks strong if he wants to work here, but his rate was pretty high.
From Dame,
What is it?
knowing Damien, I'm not entirely convinced that he has a choice in the matter of whether or not he's allowed to leave. All I'm saying is there was 200 feet of rope over there, and now there's only 100 feet, and I don't want to know what he's doing with that much rope down there.
Well, then we better keep talking loud, because every time it gets quiet, I think I hear them.
All right. Roger, what are you doing?
Role play this, or are we good?
I will.
There's an acceptable boundary, and we are teetering it right now.
I will just get up And as they're walking away, I'll just walk up to Yogu and put the comrade bracelet on him.
Okay.
Dave,
Present from my friend Yogu. I will.
All right.
Oh, Yogu appreciates this gesture of friendship, Roger.
I will
Thank you.
see you when I'm hungover in the morning. And I will just walk up onto the
Alright.
ship.
You guys walk up onto the ship, Yogu and Bungus. You make it back to Dubrio's ship.
Yogu is very
Uh,
eager to eat this hen.
Can I interrupt real quick? While they're on
Didn't
their
hear
way,
that. What?
yeah. Can I just want to interrupt real quick. While they're on their way over, hey Captain, where is Damien? I need to borrow his bracelet.
I think he's below deck. Just
Sounds
follow
good.
the sound.
And I just go down, follow the sound. Don't know what I'm walking into, but just walk in. Whoa!
I'm gonna let.
Damien, and Mr. Person, just like making eye contact with the ceiling. I need to borrow your comrade bracelet if you could just toss it over here.
Well, as you can see, we're a little tied up at the moment. If you could just...
Oh my god.
I mean, if you want to just stay and watch. Is that extra?
Just take a couple
yes.
deep breaths, walk over, take the bracelet off of his wrist, not trying his best just to not see anything, and just walk out. Have a nice time, and quickly run back out to try to tail Bungus and Yogu. Not close, just keep an eye from a distance in case anything goes wrong.
All right. You all. You catch back up with them as you see them going through the dock line, like closer to the leaky schooner, and you notice there's like a bunch of merchants set up in the street and a couple of houses along the way. It seems like mostly smaller ships and vessels docked here. Bungus, Yogu, as you guys are walking by, people are like walking up to you and like holding their wares at you, hoping that you would buy them. Mostly just like fruits and like home goods. One person has like a wooden spoon that he's like carved and he's holding at you like, huh?
If there's any like shiny, pretty looking objects, I think Yogu would buy them. He does have a lot of money now.
This seems perfect. Is there an amulet that I can buy for my amulet instead of crafting it?
Do you say that out loud? Do you like ask anyone?
I am asked. Well, like, do I see him? Like,
Well, you wouldn't like visually see one, but
oh,
they seem to be most selling like basic like necessities, home goods.
oh, I thought there was like jeweler, like you want to watch type guys. Sorry.
That's Dubrio, is the you want to watch type guy.
Oh, true. Fair. I keep following Dubrio.
Well, you all climb aboard a ship.
Yep.
It's a small vessel. You remember seeing it before. It's small, but it's not small to the point that you think this is a normal thing for only one person to operate.
Sure.
He guides you on and goes into his little like room on the back end of it, and you can smell hen coming from the outside of it. He says, "You're welcome to come back to the kitchen if you want, but I mean, it's kind of a mess."
Sorry.
Oh no, Yogu doesn't mind. In fact, if you have anything more than hen, Yogu would happily taste test it for you.
Are you're just going into the kitchen too? Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, I feel like Yogu's given it at this point.
I'll.
I feel like Bungus is just
Bungus
like following a toddler.
Bungus is small, so he does not feel intimidated by going into a crowded space.
All right. You all go into the kitchen, go into his little back area, and you see it's like kind of almost like a loft apartment back here. There's like a bed on one side, a kitchen on another side, and a door to a back room that you assume is like a chamber pot or something. And as you walk in, you see this like you would almost describe it as a suit of armor, just kind of cooking in his kitchen, like rotating this chicken over an open little stovetop furnace.
Mhm.
Well, like I said, I was just trying to make things amicable between us.
Yes, Yogu.
No reason to lose any business over anything.
Yes, no. Yogu now has the thing called gold. He is willing to spend it, but he appreciates the apology and the offer of food.
As you say, you've got gold. He kind of just perks up and he's like, "You got gold? What you want to?
Yes,
Got
around
anything you're looking for?"
He kind of counts in his head and he says, "Yes, Yogu is around 2,000 gold."
I'm sitting back there, just like
Well,
pinching the bridge of my nose.
well. He kind of holds his hand. He holds his hands together and he pulls it apart. And there's like a staff in his hands now, and he's like holds it out to you. It seems to be like growing leaves, and there's like gems all over it. And he's like, "You got 2,000 gold, Will. I've got products. If you're looking for anything." And he opens his hand, drops the staff, and the staff disappears into nothing.
How much for the staff?
Whoa. Should I ask? It's actually a staff of a druid kind.
That is very convenient.
Yeah.
Yogu is a
It
druid.
was made by the Komodo people of the desert lizards.
Yogu knows the Komodo people of the desert lizards very well. Fine craftsmanship. How much?
Shockingly, you can see an item like this would be very expensive. Such as 2,000 gold.
Yogu has 2,000 gold.
How convenient!
That's so convenient.
I'm a druid and it's worth 2,000 gold!
Yogu says, yes. The staff. Give me.
You're just gonna buy the staff?
Yeah, why not?
It's just a stick with some stones glued to it.
Wait, y'all, Yogu
Yogu
is not smart at all.
I don't have a sheet for it or anything. I'm just like making shit up, but I'll find you a staff sheet for it if you actually want to buy it. I just assumed Yogu would, or at least Bungus would chime in like, "Hold on."
Yogu's not very smart.
Just more
Anything?
in shock.
Bungus,
Alright.
how convenient that this man has exactly what Yoku needs for exactly how much money Yoku has.
Yogu, we've got to talk on the way home, buddy.
Anything you're looking for, Bungus?
One thing specific, a non-magical amulet. Do you have any, like, just a... It could be complete... Just wood, if you
He
have
opens
it.
up-
I don't-
He opens up his robe, and you see like a bunch of amulets and watches, like digging down.
damn
And he's
it.
just like, here. And he grabs one. And he's like, he shows it to you. It's kind of plain looking for the most part. There's like a little spot in it for where it opens. There's like a little spot in it where it has a clasp that will open and close and hold something inside. I mean,
I'll
not a
take
lot of people ask for the non-magic ones. I'd say 20 gold.
15.
17.
Fine.
All right. He gives you the amulet.
Ooh, I now have that amulet.
As after you guys make your transactions, I assume you've bought this staff.
Yes. Yoku has bought the staff.
Oh god. After you make your transactions, the suit of armor seems to turn around, and you start seeing like these. They almost look like muscle tendons, but they're like blue and kind of metallic looking, connecting all the pieces of armor together. And his eyes have this like green fiery glow to them. And he sets the chicken down on a table in front of you.
I mean, if the chicken's open, Yogu's gonna go for it. He's gonna eat it.
You know, I was expecting you to be voracious, but that was that was supposed to be for all of us.
It has been at least 3 hours since Yoku has eaten.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's alright, you more than made up. Yes, it is polite to share, isn't it? Yogu will offer scraps to Bungus and I forget the tiefling's name.
Dubrio.
Dubrio.
Yeah. Suddenly not as hungry as I was just a few seconds ago.
Are you sure?
He's looking down at this like massacred pile of like chicken flesh that's like covered in slobber too, and he's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, Bungus.
You know what? I'm good.
Okay. More for Yogu.
I'll pull out a flask. Just drink a little bit.
Liquid bread.
Dubrio also pulls out a flask from thin air. Well, I guess dinner was a bit shorter than I was expecting.
Yes.
Well,
Yogu does have
I
a
hope.
question for you.
Yes. Of course. Before Yogu
said
asks his question, I'm gonna go pee. If you guys want to go pee.
Alright.
Alright.
Actually, I have
Right
to
back.
use the bathroom really bad, actually.
I need a drink.
And your wise men don't know how it be. And you shake your head, say shake. Do 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 do.
than the days of my youth.
Eh. Okay, I have a quick question. So, has anyone ordered those home COVID tests?
I have not
Mine's
ordered
coming
them.
Friday.
Yeah.
How long ago did you order those?
When I posted the link. So,
Is that
uh,
on the link? I don't remember.
let me give me his Daddy Gov. I know I said Daddy Gov.
I ordered that so long ago, and I haven't gotten mine. I haven't even gotten it yet.
January 18th.
Holy shit. Okay, so I can't expect mine for a while.
Yeah, I got my tracking information on Monday.
Yeah, I ordered that, and like I was feeling kind of sick, maybe like a day ago. I was like, it'd be really nice if I had my COVID test.
Yeah, Megan got COVID, and I was like, damn, it would be really nice if I had the COVID test.
How do you check when it's going to be here?
So you should have. So they'll when you first order it, they'll email you a tracking info whenever it actually gets sent. Otherwise, it's just still being processed, basically.
I guess mine probably hasn't been sent yet. I definitely got on there, I think, around the time that you put that, so I'll probably get my email soon.
You can buy them from Walmart and get them like the next day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know why it takes so long for USPS to do it then. I guess they're doing a lot of them, but
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know. I need one. I already got COVID a month and a half ago, so
Damn.
probably not
Did you have
going to
any
get it.
symptoms?
Yeah, I felt pretty bad for like a day and a half. Had a fever for a little while and
Yeah,
just kept going through the cycle, being super cold and then sweaty.
that's the worst.
But I at least got over it pretty quick.
Yeah. As far as I know, I haven't had COVID. I've been sick, but I've been tested,
Same.
but I don't think I've had it. Because all tests I've gotten were negative.
I have a strong suspicion that I got it before the before the official pandemic. I got very, very like flu-like sick, and I was like down for a week.
Damn. Yeah.
Right, like the late January, early February of 2020,
Mhm.
and me and 8 coworkers got the exact same thing.
Oh my god.
It was like, ugh.
That might have been it, honestly.
But other than that, I have not had a confirmed case in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honestly kind of glad I got it when Omicron was what was spreading, because as far as I understand, that was probably like the most mild version that I could have had at any point in the pandemic. Like, I'm glad I got it then versus getting it some other time. I still would have preferred to not get it at all, but
Right. So everybody's back?
I'm back.
yep.
Right. Yogu was about to say something to Dubrio. Before he does, Roger, you were trailing you guys are on this sheet, right? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You were trailing them, and you're kind of like hiding behind one of the pillars out behind their ship, just kind of watching them.
If possible,
Trying.
um,
I've moved your token right here. If you can't tell,
I see it now. Are there other like drunks and or vagrants in the street?
The streets are kind of it's pretty late. Most of the streets pretty clean, but you get the sense that this is a kind of city that never really sleeps. So yeah, there are drunk people about.
I meant like someone who looks like they're passed out in the gutter. And or homeless.
Yeah, there would be. Why?
Okay. I would like to come up to them. Yeah, I'll give you 2 gold for your bottle and that cloak. Next round's on me.
There's no response from them.
Does it look like they're conscious?
No.
I just take the things that I wanted and put 2 gold in their pocket. And then I just sort of not crawl, but like lay down, maybe like I just want to keep an eye and make sure the ship doesn't leave, so I don't need to be real close. Just maybe like, I don't know, across the street over here, something like that. And just sort of like pull the hood up and sort of just try to blend in like any other sort of passed out drunk person.
Alright. You kind of chill down and keeping an eye on the ship, trying to make sure it doesn't leave, and then at one point you hear a really loud splash in the water, but roll a perception check.
Okay. 17.
You see something in the water. Like, you're not sure, it just seems like a really big fish.
Like at the surface?
Kind of at the surface. At this time of night, a lot of bigger fish will come up to,
Yeah.
try to eat and stuff, so not that unusual.
Okay. I would like to just keep an
Does
eye
catch your
on
attention
that
for a second.
and see if it floats.
If the thing in the water floats?
Yeah, like, because obviously I have dark vision, but I probably can't make out like much detail. So I want to see if it stays on the surface or if it looks like a fish that sort of went up, ate something, and went back down. So if it's something like floating in the water,
Yeah.
like a body.
You look back out at the water. And you don't see anything floating on the surface.
Okay, then I don't pay attention. Just
Alright.
go back to watching the show.
Yogu, you were saying.
So after Yogu happily eats the meal that I'm sorry,
Dubrio.
Dubrio. Thank you.
He can't remember your name either, so.
That's fine.
Yogurt.
That Dubrio prepared for Yogu and Bungus.
Yeah.
Yogu's kind of relishing in his meal after he eats it, and you watch as he looks at Dubrio very seriously. He says, "You were very quick to offer to purchase Yogu, correct?"
Well, I suppose they did flash a lot of gold, and, well, I don't know how to quite say this very well, but, see, when someone who looks like me, or maybe someone who looks like your friend here, sees another person who looks like me or your friend here with a person like you, there's kind of an assumption about the nature of your relationship that I was wrong about. But I mean, I get it. You guys are, in your line of work, you do not have the luxury of discrimination.
Yogu almost seems to ignore what he says. And Yogu says, "Tell me, Dubrio. I want you to be completely honest with Yogu. Have you ever bought and sold ones such as Yogu before?"
No? Well, not ones like you. I've sold some things, some living things before, but
Such as what?
Well, I bought a tabaxi once.
A tabaxi.
Yeah, I had a goblin for a while, but I didn't really. I don't know. I just don't really like to do the whole owning other critters anymore. That's why I've got him.
Tell me, Dubrio, have you ever seen a tabaxi or one of my kind be skinned alive? For their pelts, their hides.
His eye, he kind of like shakes his head, like, skinned alive. What? Why would someone do that?
The ones that you buy and sell. That you have bought and sell. They have suffered such fates. Yogu has seen it. Yogu has watched his kin.
I don't really like to. I don't think I've ever dealt in people who do stuff like that. Mostly I just sell,
Yogu wants to
servants
insight check him.
You can insight check him.
12.
You can't. You don't have a really good read on him. Yogu's not the best with social cues. He doesn't really
Very true.
know how to tell if somebody's lying or not.
You can tell that Yogu is, after he mentioned, potentially buying Yogu, and also that he had sold tabaxis in the past. You see that Yogu is getting very aggressive. Very,
Very agitated.
Very agitated, Bungus. Very agitated, Bungus.
I'm gonna say I think our time here is wrapped up. Dinner's over. Might be time for us to head on back to the ship.
As Yogu's like getting more visibly angry, and Bungus, you start to stand up. The ship kind of like rocks really hard. Roll Constitution save or a strength save. Strength save.
With advantage because sea legs?
Yeah. You are on a waterborne vessel.
Because sea legs. Oh, thank God. Not that much better, but
That was a dex save.
Oh, what's that? Oh shit.
Well, it's just 8, so I'll take the 8 if you. I'll let you re-roll since you did it wrong. To be fair.
We can keep the 8 since I,
Alright.
already rolled.
Bungus, you seem pretty like unfazed by the ship shaking, but Yogu, you
gravity.
kind of fall out of your chair a little bit, hit the ground. You see Dubrio like completely fall to the ground, and the living suit of armor in front of you just is completely unfazed.
Whoa! As I sip from my flask.
He's like, whoa! It just takes another drink.
Whoa!
Roger, you notice the ship moving, and you see something like under it.
Dubrio, you should go check that out. Yogo, it's time for us to leave.
Yogi, after stumbling a bit and like getting back up to, you can tell he's kind of like, he's still very angry at Dubrio. Like you feel if like if Bungus hadn't like talked him down,
Yes.
he probably would have. He probably would have
I'm in
attacked
the train.
Dubrio.
I'm just like sticking my hands up in
Yeah.
in your face, like yes.
Like, nope.
Come on, we're going.
As you guys are trying to like get out, Roger, what do you want to say?
Just how big is... So, I saw something large seem to bump into the ship. Do I get a sense of scale? Like, as big as the ship, as big as a rowboat.
Roll your perception.
17.
Not quite as big as the ship, but close.
Okay.
As you notice that, you see a strange looking, almost a hand peer on the like the line of the dock. Another one comes up, and a mysterious creature pulls himself onto the dock.
Excuse me?
Mysterious creature, you say?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
As you guys walk out of Dubrio's little, no, it crashed. As you guys walk out of Dubrio's little thing, you are confronted with these strange looking, they almost look like eels slithering up the side of the ship. Roll initiative.
Jeez. They kind of look like what are those fish?
Papa
called?
needs a new.
Like a
Ooh,
lamprey?
Papa needs a new pair of shoes.
Something. No
I was
shoes
thinking
for
they
you.
look like goblin sharks.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
have-
Goblin sharks.
I have rocks for shoes. Legos for shoes.
That
You both got natural one.
The two who are
Get a
not
dex
on
save
the map
again.
right now can also,
Right,
or the
what?
two who are not like here right now, you two
Yes.
can also roll initiative on your chart.
We are completely caught off guard by this entire encounter.
Oh no, bro.
Yogu, you didn't pick your
Quick,
token.
pull out your staff. Your
My new staff.
Yogu, you did not pick your token.
It'd be the same. It'd be the same. So it'd be a what the hell?
You rolled Dex the second time.
Well, oh, I see. Sorry, I've had a few. Oh, cool. Well, you know what? You don't have to change it.
that is golden.
All right.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Sending. Roger, you've got seeing this guy come up from the other end. You've got the jump on him.
Alright, I would like to use a bonus action to cast Thunderous Smite. Hoping to make enough noise that it draws our fellow companions, because it is audible for 300 feet. And then I would like to slash it. This is... Where is my... Here we go. Cutlass. It's a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that's going to be 21 points of slashing damage. Oh. Plus 9 points of thunder damage. And they need to make a strength save. Which is charisma.
What's my DC?
Yep, I'm getting
DC
there.
0, I win.
14. DC 14.
Just got it.
Okay. So he is not pushed away from me, but he does take 20 points of damage.
You cleave into this creature, doing a very sizable amount of damage to it.
Awesome. And then I will move 30 feet this way. And that'll end my turn.
All right. Perlin, Damien has finished his session. He's come up, like, sweaty, like, taking a towel. You notice
sweat didn't just sound like cheeks.
We were wrestling.
You know, Mario doesn't come up with him. You don't ask why. And you hear this loud, like, coming from down the dock line. And as you look over, you can like hear the audible screams of like town patrons, and they're just down the way. What do you do?
Is Regret 2 on deck, or is it down below deck?
Regret 2 still below deck. And I don't know... Well, Perlin's up, not Damien.
Right.
If Damien and I were to leave the ship, who would still be there? Most of the NPCs?
Yeah, pretty much all of the NPCs. You could also
Okay.
ask any of them to come with you if you want.
That's okay. But... Wait, so I'm with Damien now, right?
Right. The two of you were kind of talking on the top of the deck. Damien's just kind of like putting his clothes back on. Mid-conversation. Completely unfazed.
Thing I do.
Did you hear that, Damien?
I did. It definitely wasn't Mario.
Yeah, I imagine he must be pretty tired.
Yeah, he's
maybe we
tuckered out. He's sleeping.
Oh, well, that's sweet. We should probably investigate that noise, though.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'm gonna
Right.
start. So, I assume we're kind of split because I have higher initiative this time. So, I'll start walking that way. Should I be where I am on the map right now, or is that just
No, that's just for like to get
For
your
me to
token
be
on the
able to
map.
see.
You
Yeah.
are 300 feet in this direction.
okay? And I can do what? 35, turn?
You can dash and do 70.
70.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that, and then I guess I still have 230 to go.
Be there in a couple turns. Just for whenever the giant fucking thing
Hey!
pops out of the water.
I'll say you're more like 210. That way it's only like 3 turns.
Okay. I could do long strider, but then can I not dash if I do that?
No, you dash is an action, so you can long strider as a bonus action, I think. If I'm remembering the spell correctly. It allows you to
How does long
dash as a
strider-
bonus action. Right? Or is it just add 10 feet to your movement? Either way, I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action. Oh no, it is an action. Oh yeah, so you wouldn't be able to dash, but you do move an extra 10 feet.
That's not worth it. I'll just dash this turn. So I'm 2 turns away from making it there.
Alright. These goblin shark goblins start crawling out of the water. Oh no. Got too much going up on this map. They seem to be running around just trying to kill people. Two of them are going to swipe at you, Roger, and you are just so good. 9654. Any of that hit you?
Probably not.
Yeah. You do see one of the goblin merchants just get completely eviscerated over here.
Jesus.
And this one like takes a good swipe at this orcish lady. Other than that, that's... What the hell hell is going on with your all's initiatives? 3-3-5.
Did
No, everybody got like nothing, is what I'm saying.
okay.
All right.
We were unprepared.
Yeah. As
Checks out, right? I mean, the only person who was actually paying attention to the situation went first.
yeah. As Bungus, Yogu, as you two are like adjusting to the fact that you're seeing these eel creatures crawl up onto the deck, this large tentacle comes over from the side of the ship and tries to slam into Yogu.
Oh, Jesus.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Another one comes in, smacks the deck, 14 to hit Yogu.
That does not hit.
And another one comes in and tries to swipe at Bungus with a 27 to hit.
Well, that's
The
good.
fucking Kraken show up?
Yogu, 10 bludgeoning. And Bungus, 15 bludgeoning. I need both of you to make Constitution saves.
God dang. Alright.
Alright, you both fail. You're both starting to feel kind of sick. After a moment, like, getting hit with these tentacles, there's like this slime coming off of you. Damien, you're up.
With Damien's turn, he's going to go try to wrestle up Regret 2.
From below deck?
How far below deck is he?
It's 2 decks down.
Oh, no, fuck that. Okay. Yeah, Damien, I'm just gonna dash towards
The action.
events unfolding.
Alright. I'll say that you and Perlin are both 2 turns away.
Okay.
Just to make this nicer for you guys. Yeah. You guys are gonna show up right here. Next, these eel creatures all seem to start coming up, swinging at you guys with a 17 to hit, 10 to hit, and 15 to hit. 17 going to Bungus, 10 and 15 going to Yogu.
15 hits.
15 hits, 17 hits. That's 4 slashing and 4 slashing on both.
Gotcha.
Alright. These things start slithering around, causing more havoc. This one just kind of like bites this dude's leg off. And you see him like try to crawl away as it wraps around him and continues to eat him.
Jesus.
I didn't see those ones.
Alright. These two seem to be able to hold their own. Bungus, you're up.
Gonna enter rage, and then I'm going to. I'm gonna punch this guy. Punch, punch.
Pretty good.
24, 19.
24 hits, 19 hits.
Plus, what is it? Plus 2 damage.
Which one are you hitting?
The one in the middle.
The one in the middle. How much does it take? So
Plus-
9 plus what?
9 plus 4, 13.
So it takes 13 damage.
Aren't your
It's
wraps or something like that magical?
Oh yeah. +2 then. +1 for each. So 16 or 15.
You basically smash its skull into the deck.
Nice.
Anything else?
No, I'll stand.
All right,
My turn.
all right, Yogu.
All right, so after stepping out into the dock and seeing all these horrific sea monsters attack and kill everybody, then the tentacles kind of wrap around the ship. Yoga takes a few hits, and then he's going to kind of recover a bit, and he's going to kind of hiss at the creatures in front of him, and then he's going to raise his hand to the sky, and he's going to cast Call Lightning at 4th level.
All right. What's your range?
It's a 60-foot radius. Centered on a point I can see directly above me. So it's a 10-foot tall cloud with a 60-foot radius centered on a point that I can see within a range directly above me. The range is 120 feet.
I think almost every creature, if you take the spot that I'm doing, is in that 60-foot radius.
Okay. All right. And so can Yogu see like every? I assume he stepped out. Can he see all of the monsters just like attacking the shoreline, the docks?
He can see the monsters attacking the docks and like killing people on the docks.
Right. He's probably gonna, for the action of this spell, he's probably gonna target an area with the most amount of them, which would probably be around like right here.
All right.
And he's just gonna like bring his hand down and cause a lightning bolt to strike right there at 4th level.
All right.
So they'll then make a dexterity save for a 15 DC dexterity save, and they'll take 20 damage if they fail.
All three of them?
All three of them.
All right, so 1, 2, 3. The first one fails, and he is dead.
Nice.
He was also the one that Roger hit earlier.
Okay.
All right. He succeeds. He also succeeds. All right.
All right. And as a bonus
Do they
action,
take anything if they succeed, or?
they take half damage.
Oh, so they'll take 10.
Just imagine the lightning bolt like strikes down in front of Roger and then electrocutes one of them to death. The other two get hit. They manage to avoid some of the damage. And then as a bonus action, since I'm a Circle of the Moon Druid, I'm going to use Wild Shape, and I'm going to transform into a
Quetzalcoatlus.
Quetzalcoatlus. And then I'm going to fly 80 feet in the air.
All right. You should have that in your wild shapes now.
I do. Oh shit, I do.
Hang on.
I think it's a huge monster.
Yeah, you need to be bigger.
Even bigger. There we go. Jesus. And yeah, I'm gonna fly 80 feet into the air and just kind of like circle around the air around where I'm at, and then that'll be my turn.
All right. Roger, you're up again.
Alright. I would like... Yeah, I'm just going to slash twice at the guy in front of me. So the first attack is a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Alright, so that is going to be... Oh, God, garbage. That's going to be 12 points of damage. And then second attack is that one, which is gonna miss.
Damn.
And then I am going to use my movement to go here.
What's this drawing?
I was putting the radius. I'm still working on it. The storm
Oh,
cloud.
you're good.
But that should be its size. So
All right.
I was trying to be helpful.
Is that your turn?
Yep, that is my turn.
All right. The sharks don't seem super distracted by you and just kind of are. This one's munching on his meal. This one continues to come over here, starts attacking these two. She is now dead. She is also dead. Alright. That's their turn. Perlin.
I'm gonna dash again.
You are now
1 turn away. 70 feet away.
70 feet away.
So I
But
could probably attack next
yeah,
turn.
you could. No, you could probably attack this turn.
Well, I thought dashing used up my action.
Oh, it did, didn't it? If you had a bonus action, but never mind. My bad.
Next turn, I think I can just not dash and attack, though, and I'll just be off-screen attacking.
Alright. Bungus and Yogu, you both kind of like your minds start to get a little fuzzy.
From the tentacle. We've
Not necessarily from the tentacle. You can feel like it's like something is like speaking to you telepathically, but you can't understand what it's saying. It's like you're getting a phone call or something, but there's so much static you can't understand it, and it's just like static ruling in your brain. You see the water gets a little murky around the base of the ship. Damien, you're now 2 turns away, or 1 turn away. And now these guys. This guy's gonna slither up to you. This guy's gonna slither because he is next to Bungus, so this guy's slithering to Bungus. 7 to hit Roger.
Just not hit.
Nat 1 to hit Bungus. 9 to hit Bungus.
Doesn't hit.
Alright. The little squirmies are not doing great. And you see these 2 like people over here seem to be able to hold their own against these guys. Bungus, you're up.
All right. The one by the door first for the board, the stairs, whatever. I'm gonna hit it twice. Assume the 16 technically. 16
9
hit?
misses, but a 16 hits.
5, 6. Then I'm gonna flurry. Oh, does the flurry of blows have to be a list save person?
No,
No.
it does not.
Okay. Yeah, to make 2 unarmed strikes is a bonus action. All right, cool. Yeah, I'd like to use a key point to do flurry of blows. One
Alright.
punch on this guy.
24 hits.
Yep. 10. Is he dead?
He is down.
Cool. I'm gonna do it to this guy now.
Alright.
Does a
16 hit?
17? Okay, yeah.
Oh, 17
11.
hits. Yeah. Alright. He takes 11.
Damn, figure out how to add that rage damage. I'm gonna go onto the dock 15 feet, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Yogu, you're up.
All right.
Wait, at the end, Bungus, at the end of your turn, like, you're noticing more slime kind of like coat your skin. You might try to like brush it off, but it seems to be coming out of your pores.
Ooh.
The air is starting to get like heavy. Tastes
Ugh.
hot.
Eh.
All right, Yogu, your turn.
Yogu's gonna fly. He'll probably fly right here. And then he's going to use his action while in his animal form to cast Call Lightning again. Or use the action to continue casting lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And since this is 4th level, he's going to cast it right here, right on top of this guy.
So it's just hitting that guy.
Yes.
All right, DC 15 deck.
Yep. That'll be
That
21,
one.
21 damage.
Nice.
It's 21. He's holding on, but barely.
Gotcha. That'll be Yoga's turn.
Yogu, at the end of your turn, you're noticing like more slime coming out of your body, and again, the air is just kind of starting to taste heavy and like actually maybe even a little thin. Like breathing's getting a bit harder. Roger,
The
your
slime
turn.
is filling my lungs.
Roger, your turn.
Yep, I would like to use a bonus action to Hunter's Mark the lamprey eel in front of me.
All right.
And then I will make an attack.
All right.
Cha! 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Alright. That's gonna be 17 plus.
It's dead.
Alright, cool. So just hack that one apart. And then I will continue moving down the dock. Bungus, did that horned bastard summon these things?
Mr. Roboto, what was the second half of that?
Ah, god damn it. You guys gotta tell me so I can, like,
The
reset my
horn
shit.
bastard. Yeah, I heard the
Yeah.
horn
The horn
bastard.
bastard summon these.
Oh, okay. No. He was just as startled as I guess. I mean, I was fine, but as old Yogu here. Well, Yogu there.
Alright, that's my turn.
We're here.
You see Bungus. He looks very slimy.
Yeah. I'm not feeling too good, Mr. Roger.
All right. These creatures are kind of. This one finished with its meal, comes down here, and he starts eating this creature in front of him. This one will also join him in on it. This citizen is now dead. That is their turn.
Dead pedestrians.
Lots of dead citizens. Perlin.
Hey. Let's see.
If you don't dash, you'll be 35 feet away from this tile you're currently standing on,
Okay, that's
which
pretty reasonable.
might put these guys in range.
Yeah, I've got some stuff that has a lot of range, like
Yeah.
magic missile does 100.
And you can definitely see them.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's easy. So I would be 70 away from this guy. I am going to magic missile all of them on this guy.
What level?
Level 1.
All right, so 4 missiles, right? 3.
3 missiles.
All right. Ooh,
So,
max damage.
Nice.
You blast him on the side, and he was like leaned down, gnawing on this like eel carcass, and he looks up and notices you now.
okay. So I'll still be 35 away on my next turn, so I can actually
You're-
that tile. On my
Yeah,
next
you're 35, and you can get to this tile on your next turn.
turn. Okay, cool.
Right. You see this like slimy or this like musky looking cloud go under the like appear in the water, and it goes under the ship, and then you see it come like it almost appears like it's under the dock.
You saying the dock that our ship is at?
No, this dock right here, the dock that Bungus is standing on.
Oh, okay. So it's not like moving to our ship.
Yeah.
That's concerning.
Tentacles come up
Go away.
from below the dock, and 2 of them try to strike at Roger.
All right.
20 to hit,
Hits.
16 to hit.
Misses.
All right, and 1 swings at Bungus, 12 to hit.
Misses.
All right, Roger, you're going to take 9 bludgeoning, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
Okay, I'm gonna use my reaction to have that to 4 with Uncanny Dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then a con save. 18.
Con save. You seem to hold your own against whatever was going on with that. Damien, you're up.
Damien's
You can
like,
make it to
literally
this
right
tile
here,
on this
correct?
turn. Yeah, you can make it to that tile on this turn by
Which
dashing.
one? The one that I'm on.
The one that
right
you're currently on, yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll dash there. Can 15. I think the sharks are out of my range of throwing axes, and I don't think I can see them around the boxes. Maybe see these, but
What's your throw range?
I think it's 2060.
That one's 35. That one's 45.
uh, 2060. So not. I would have what disadvantage?
You would have
Okay.
disadvantage on your throwing axe.
Worth it.
Which one?
Assuming I can hit. I can see these two. I feel confident about that.
Those two have. You can see them, and they seem both visually injured. This one you can see dead on. Also looks kind of injured, but he's just kind of eating away at this orcish woman.
I'm gonna hit these two.
All right.
Let's see, disadvantage.
Is this a bonus action?
Oh, right. Never mind. Because, as you said, I dashed. So
Wouldn't have hit anyway. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Good thing.
I'll say you dash and you like heave your axe a little bit, but it just kind of like lands a little bit in front of you, maybe in the fountain.
Ugh.
All right. The eels. Is there anyone close? This eel kind of like slithers out and tries to follow Bungus. This guy is dead now. The eel attacks Bungus for a 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
4 slashing.
2.
Alright. And that's... This eel is going to slither over here. Yeah. Oh, it got in range. So it's going to bite out at you, Damien. Nat 1 misses.
That one does this.
Alright, Bungus, you're up.
I wonder if there's any character that you could.
He ran up in my
run up
face.
with
He
it.
fucking got up in my face.
Oh!
He got in my face.
Alright. Just going to assume that kills it.
Just pop him in the face.
What? So
yeah, that kills.
9.
Yeah.
10.
10.
Yeah.
9 plus rage?
7.
Or is, oh, that's including rage.
7
Yeah, so
plus-
that's 9 or 10
yeah,
total.
So 10. Okay. Yeah, I'd like you. So these things have skulls.
They do.
All right. Yeah, I'd like to
Really
like
fragile skulls.
punch it, but like grab it as I like hit it and just like pop it,
Yeah.
and then full sprint this way, and I'm going to. Oh fuck! My things don't have. Shit.
As you're sprinting this way, you get a little bit of...
am I slowed because of the ooze? Or
No. You
Okay.
seem to be able to move just fine, but as you're sprinting this way, you get a little bit of... you almost get winded for a second. The air is really starting to like thin out in your mouth. And you get a little bit of like sea spray, and you feel a lot of relief, like it's easier to breathe when you're wet.
Shit.
2 questions. 1, when Bungus ran past me, do I see this like effect taking hold of him?
Yeah, you see that he is like slimy. He is covered in slime.
Okay, but does he look like he's covered in slime, or does it look like he's covered in slime and obviously like unwell?
He doesn't look super great,
Okay.
but
Second thing, can't you
looks physically alright.
Okay. Can't you bonus action Step of the Wind with a key point or something like that to move further?
Is that something that I can do?
I think that's a monk thing.
One feature.
It might not be your class. I don't know. Or your subclass. I don't know. I thought it was a standard monk
Nah, yeah, I don't think so.
thing. Okay.
Alright. So then, Yogu?
Oh wait, oh.
But, Didn't take his hand off the piece.
You could spend a key point to take the dash action as a bonus action on your turn. So I'm gonna do that,
Alright.
and I'm gonna put myself right in between these guys, and I'm gonna give one last punch to this dude.
Alright.
Does a
19
20
hits?
hit?
Well, 20 hits, yeah.
11.
That's
Oof.
not bad.
Nice.
He's looking worse for wear now.
I just like
Alright.
slide in between them and fucking give him a good gut punch.
Yogu is up.
Alright, Yogu. Imagine he's like flying around, like circling through the air, and but the slime or whatever it is just slowly like infecting his body. He's kind of like
Mhm.
in his Quetzalcoatl form. He's like just coughing and almost like vomiting the slime. But he's going to commit and he's going to dive attack this guy right here.
That guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the dive attack feature of the Quetzalcoatlus. If I dive at least 30 feet towards a target and then hit with a bite attack, I deal an extra 3d6 damage.
Nice.
So I'm pretty much just going to fly straight down and try and bite this guy.
All right.
Oh, Jesus, please let this be a good roll. Fuck.
Is it raw 9?
That's 9 total.
Which one was it? This
Yep,
one?
that misses.
This one right here.
Okay.
That misses. Can you do anything else?
I don't think so. So I just fly down. I guess I missed the bite attack, and I'm just kind of like hovering in the over the ground next to this thing.
All right. As you miss the bite attack, your beak kind of like dives into the water a little bit, and you feel like a bit of relief, almost like you might be able to breathe the water when your head's under it. All right, Roger, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna move back here. So I'll move 25 feet, standing in between these two goblin shark things. I'm going to use a bonus action to move my hunter's mark off the dead one to this guy here.
Great.
And then I'm gonna smack attack him. 23 to hit. Which is gonna be
That hits.
19... 21 points of damage.
21.
21.
21.
He doesn't take that well, but he's still kind of standing super gashed and
Alright.
terrible looking.
That's my turn. Yeah.
Right? These guys are up now. This one, about finished with his meal, is going to come over and start eating his friend. This one's going to move over and start eating those guys. And then these two, one is going to hit Bungus, 6, and one is going to try to hit Roger with a 4.
Miss.
So these two are both kind of like looking injured and lethargically swiping at you with their claws, not doing much. Perlin, you're up. With movement, you can get to the space that you are currently standing on.
Yeah, I'll do that. I want to hit the same guy again because last time he seemed to not appreciate getting hit, so figure it's better to have fewer of them mad at me.
You would have seen that this guy's taken a bit more damage since then.
But the other one?
No, the guy that you hit last time.
Oh, okay. So maybe don't concentrate all the power.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, my character sheet is refreshing. What did I do? I'm gonna have to reopen it. Weird. Okay, yeah, I'll cast Magic Missile again.
Alright.
I'll do it at a higher level this time. Let's see.
And you can split up the missiles to multiple targets.
Yeah. Okay, I'll cast it at level 3. I'll send 2 of them to the weakened looking guy.
He's barely standing after taking 2.
Okay, and then the other one will take. So he's taking 6, and the other one should take 9.
Wait, what?
He cast it at level 3.
No, you have 5. You have 5. Okay. So this one should take 9?
Yes.
Oh, they both look pretty bad after that.
Okay. I'll take it. I'm just kind of showing up on the scene. Do I notice anything else as I make it to my tile?
As you come in, you do notice it seems like there's like a shadow coming up from the dock line.
Sorry.
The cloud again, or something else?
It's like a cloud of something in the water. You see a tentacle come out and like throw onto the dock, but can't seem to like reach or grab purchase on anything. Actually, you see a tentacle come out of the dock, wrap around this goblin shark looking creature, and then pull it down into the depths.
That was scary.
And then Damien, Yogu, Bungus, and Perlin, you all hear this. You all like get this really weird fuzzy sensation in your head. Like radio static, but it's starting to clear up. And it says, You are the ones. Damien, you're up.
Damien is.
We'll finish out this round and then we can come back next time.
Can I swing at this?
Yeah, you can swing at that. You are standing right in front of it. You could also stand right here and get advantage.
Would that be on top of those boxes?
No, this isn't a box. This is like a little, like, merchant stand.
This?
No, you can stand.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Right
meant
here.
I was like, yeah, I do that. Yeah. And 2 at minus. I'm gonna swing at -5.
Alright.
At advantage. That'll be a 21 to hit
Alright.
for 27 damage.
You cleave it in half laterally.
Nice.
And that means I get an extra attack as a bonus action. So that's 15, 10 feet. I'm going to move another.
Does the rectangle have reach?
No. But I can move 20 feet, and I'm going to throw 2 hand axes at it.
Alright.
And that'll be a 26 and an 11.
26 hits, 11 misses.
Alright, it takes 8.
You throw your hand axe and it just lands directly in its skull and it falls backwards.
Nice. That's my turn.
Alright. Are there any eels left? There are.
One next to Bungus.
Is there one?
Oh, and one next to those people.
Yeah, there's.
This one's gonna like slither over and come back into the water. And this guy is now dead. Alright, Bungus, you're up.
Punch!
Alright.
Oh, I miss, and I'm gonna try again.
Alright. He's dead.
Okay,
You can roll damage, but
6.
okay. I was gonna say, if that was a 3, you just killed him. Yeah, he's dead.
How does the ooze feel?
How does what?
How does the ooze feel?
The air is starting to get a lot thinner, like you're starting to kind of heave when you breathe a little bit.
I walk to the sea spray, but do I see anything moving?
The tentacle came from this side last time.
Oh, it didn't?
Yeah.
Then I want to retcon and move over that way to the sea spray. And do I see anything moving?
As you look over the edge, this large creature comes into focus. Your mind goes blank for a second. It almost feels like you're going mad looking at it, but you kind of muster on and look through, and you can see this large squid catfish looking creature just kind of sitting there staring at you.
Can I jump on it?
You absolutely can.
Would that be my bonus action, or is that the rest of my movement? I only move 10 feet, and that's a 10-foot jump. I don't know how long jumping works.
For long jumping, if you move at least 10 feet, you can jump a number of feet equal to your strength score.
What's your strength score?
14.
Alright, you can jump 14 feet.
I'm gonna jump onto the catfish.
Alright.
And I would like to punch
Punch the fuck out of it.
for 17.
Beat that pussy up.
Fuck. Fix your thing! I keep seeing the 16 and I was about to explain how you missed. No, you hit it. 17 hits.
10, and then I'm going to flurry of blows. I assume the 15 doesn't, but the 22 does, so I'm going to
22
do
hits.
that. That's 7 damage. There's stairs right here. Wait, so
You
the jump
dive down under the water a little bit.
Okay.
And as you do, you get a big mouthful of water, and you have like a guttural instinct to like cough or like kind of like exhale it, but it seems to almost go down fine. Like you don't really struggle having the water in your lungs as you punch into this creature. You're standing on top of it. You're probably about waist deep in the water, just standing on top of it.
I'll stay on top of it.
All right. That your turn?
Bungus is raging. He just wants to kill the fish now.
Bunkus is angry.
Yes,
Alright.
that's my turn. Sorry.
At the end of your turn, its tail, like tail fin, just comes up and like slaps down in the middle of it. 15 to hit.
It hits.
That is going to be 12 bludgeoning.
Do I take half bludgeoning?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And Yogu, you're up.
Okay. How big is this thing compared to
Piercing.
Quetzalcoatlus, Yogu? Yogu is huge right now.
See, Yogu is
Yogu is
huge, but
massive.
he's also like toothpick-like. See,
True.
this thing is a large and dense boy. Weight-wise, you weigh like barely more than a human.
Okay,
Like
gotcha.
you weigh like maybe 200-300 pounds. That thing is like a 2,600-pound, like, dense boy.
Gotcha. He is a thick boy.
Yeah.
So I think that Yogu, not wanting to lightning bolt Bungus, Yogu's probably just gonna swoop forward 40 feet on top of this thing and try and bite this creature. He does have reach with his bite, if that makes a difference.
Alright.
In 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Alright, and since Yogu flew 30 feet towards the target and hit with a bite attack, he can deal an extra 3d6 damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
Not a huge amount of damage, but 17.
Taking a chunk out of it.
Yeah, so I imagine Yogu just like swoops forward and then bites on the water and rips out a chunk of flesh, and then he's going to use the last 40 feet of his movement, because he has a flying speed, to fly 40 feet straight up in the air.
Alright.
And because of his flyby feature, he does not provoke opportunity attacks when flying out of an enemy's reach.
Alright. That your turn?
That'll be my turn.
Alright.
It's at the end.
Yep. Nope. Doesn't do anything. Roger, you're up.
Okay.
I'm gonna give Perlin and Damien one more turn each because they haven't got to do much.
Okay.
I'm gonna bounce because I gotta go pick up Megan. So
No, you're good.
have a good night.
Well, actually, if you're gonna bounce, does everybody else want to hop off now and leave it at the top of the round, or?
I think that's fine to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Works for us.
Alright.